Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. We have a later model pickup truck with over 100,000 miles. And when the owner went out shopping for a new one and saw the prices of the new one, he stopped in first to ask us if we can revive this one for a few more years. And after doing this little test spot here, we could see this gorgeous metallic paint job underneath still has some shine. So let me show you what we used and what we did to get around this vehicle on a budget within 2 hours. So it was a $500 budget. We wanted to get it done in 2 hours for $250 per hour. I had the young guys here work on the interior while I quickly buzzed around doing an enhancement. We used the Eurofiber pad on this one. And as we progress and move along with the correction, I'll give you other combinations that work on different types of finishes. 3 or 4 piece size drop of the Cut Diminishing Compound from Phoenix EOD, which is on our website, onto the pad. And just working a 2x2 or 3x3 section, spread out the product, and between the third and the fourth speed setting with pressure equal to a firm handshake, if that makes sense, with correction speed 1 inch every second or two. We're only going to do a crisscross pattern, and I'll work the edges and I'll clean up the ridge and the body line there, but just a quick crisscross section. We're not going to go back. This isn't one step where we go back and hover over imperfections and try to remove them before moving on. When you're doing an enhancement, you just want to do a crisscross pattern and maybe another left or another right and move on. Don't look back, don't look ahead, keep your blinders on, and get an enhancement done in an efficient amount of time. I do have a video describing in great detail the difference between an enhancement and a one-step. I'll try to remember to find the link and put it either in the description box or tag it in the video here, or maybe even pin it in the comment section. But you want to keep moving when you're doing an enhancement. A one-step, you're getting everything done in one step with one combination, one pad, and one compound, that gives you some wiggle room to go back and go after some areas that need a little bit more attention. But with an enhancement, it's something you want to keep moving and keep the efficiency going, and you'll keep the budget within reach. Let me grab a microfiber, remove the residue. Cut has a nice long cycle time without any dusting whatsoever, but it's not oily. It has a nice balance to it, which is why we like it here. Quickly remove the residue. I'll pull the tape off, and I'll show you the huge difference we did in just a little amount of time with hardly any effort whatsoever, really. The finish of this work truck has scratches, oxidation, etches from chemicals, and you can see the turnaround here. We're going to be able to get around this truck, which has quite a bit of real estate. It is a long bed, and get a package finished in a reasonable amount of time, get that customer on his way, and we're on to the next job. Pretty decent results. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments section. Let's get some numbers behind what we're seeing. We're starting gloss units in the low 30s. Unbelievably low, and we jump sometimes over 60 gloss units in just a short amount of time with the Cut. This is done, by the way, with hardly removing any clear at all, which is important when it comes to being a truck with this age, this mileage, and a clear coat that's been beaten and worn. And remember, when the clear coat cures, there's a crust near the top, the first 5, 10, 15 microns, that has the most UVA, UVB, IR block, and all of that rich protection within that layer. You don't want to remove it. That can ruin a paint job quickly. All right, we'll let Brian and Brian take over while I give you some of the details on Phoenix EOD Papa Cut, which is a unique formula, diminishing abrasives, a great one-step, gives you excellent cut right out of the gate, and then finishes down incredibly impressive, so you can do the cutting and finishing if you have the right pad. On this finish, which is harder, older GM clear coat, the Eurofiber 50/50 pad has its 50/50 unique blend of cutting and finishing fibers, gave me the cut, gave me the finish, and I need to go no further. I don't need a finishing or a jeweling polish whatsoever. We got some excellent gloss. Papa Cut will give you the cut and then finish down to a deep gloss with nice, crisp reflection, just like this hood. Papa Cut can produce an effective elimination of 1500 grit sand marks. It is silicone-free, it's filler-free, it's body shop safe, and VOC compliant. On harder clear like this, teaming it up with any Eurofiber pad, there are a few out there right now with the 50/50 blend. It makes a great combination where you don't have to go any further. You don't have to finish down. Foam pads also work great with Papa Cut, giving you an excellent finish after that nice cut out of the gate. Any foam line, Lake Country, Rupees, Eurofiber, the medium polish or the firm polishing pads are excellent to team up with this formula. On softer clears, your light polishing pads, especially foam pads, would be best. And on the extreme soft finishes, the finishing compound or the fabulous finishing polish would be an excellent choice. That would turn it into then a two-step, of course, which cuts into your overhead and into the budget. Something to keep in mind, however. And that will do it. What do you guys think? Huge turnaround. We still have enough time, by the way, in this 2-hour window to get a nice polymer sealant laid down and have a bit of protection, 6 months, 9 months or so for that customer. I think great results for the price of the package, the time we have into it. Let me know down in the comments section what you think. We're going to pull it outside and you can take a look out there as well. That with the direct sunlight, you can see that gorgeous silver flake in the blue paint. The metallic paint is popping through now, and we have gloss and reflection as well. Perfect? Nah, not even close. And when you're doing an enhancement or a one-step, that's not what you're shooting for, and you shouldn't shoot for that anyways with the age clear coat we were working on. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. This has been Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.